Okay, everybody, welcome back to PNG Bully Camp. I sincerely apologize to my brothers and sisters. I know that I have been a little bit off the map. You know, I drive trucks, as you can see, but I've been adjusting to this new location and everything, these new ways to run these loads. But I wanted to get up into talking about the conversation today for my brothers and sisters that seek the information, and I always try to make it a point to say that I do not know everything, but the things that I do seek out knowledge of, when I learn those things, I try my best to pass those things down, and I try to do it with the best of my ability with honest intentions. So I've had a conversation with a friend of mine, and we were saying how some people just get a good looking dog and breed it to another good looking dog, and pretty much think that that's all breeding is. Like, I like this dog and I'm going to put this dog with that dog, and I'm going to create a dog that everybody likes. Well, that's not the case, and like I said, like, I'm not here to knock no man's way to make his money, to feed his family. If you think that's the way, then that's the way for you. But I like to do it a little bit more scientifically, a little bit more strategized to seek out characteristics. We're gonna talk about inbreeding, outbreeding, and line breeding, which are three techniques for the ones who really want to get a little bit more scientific about it. And these are actually techniques that are used by seasoned breeders and people that understand, a little bit more depth, bloodlines, pedigrees, and things of that nature. We're gonna jump right into this. We're gonna talk about outcrossing. Outcrossing means that the dam, which is the female, and the sire, meaning the male, are not related in the first 5 generations. And if too much of outbreeding can cause you to have non-dominant traits, means that this litter look like this and that litter look like that, and that's what a lot of breeds call scattered breeding, meaning that you don't have a definite look. You will never push out the same look, and there are techniques that are actually used to correct this mistake, this honest mistake. I feel like this is an honest mistake made by people who are not educated on outcrossing. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna jump right into inbreeding, the forsaken one. Inbreeding is a technique used to lock in the non-dominancy of outcrossing, and it's used to seek out certain characteristics. For example, inbreeding is brother to sister off the same litter, meaning that they was born together. Or it's mother to a son or father to a daughter. So what it basically is used for, maybe like if you see like a dog, you have a dog that gave you a litter, and he pushes out big heads and strong rears and things of that nature, big legs, or maybe big bones or something, or a nice temperament or anything like that. But because you're outcreasing, you don't dominantly have that same trait inside of each and every one of your litters. You might have some over here, some over there, but you don't have like a trademark for your litters in your kennel. So what it does is inbreeding is used to seek out those characteristics and lock those characteristics in for you. Okay, line breeding. Line breeding is a form of inbreeding, meaning that they are relatives, but you go back a few generations, maybe 5 generations into the pedigree, and you rebreed to a dog. For example, like I was speaking of an inbreed. Maybe you seek out a dog that has a certain type of characteristic that you're looking for that your dogs lack. See, all of these techniques is used to build the perfect dog. So maybe your dog lacks a rear. So what you do is you seek out that dog in the pedigree, and maybe it's a cousin, maybe it's an uncle, or something of that nature. This is used to target a certain trait that you desire. And thank you all. I don't really know everything, but I do extensive research before I decide to bring these things to you. Remember, PNG Bully Camp, love you all. Peace. Have a blessed and happy day. I hope that I taught somebody something today, and that they go on and no more backyard breeding. They go on and they make a name for themselves and they prosper. We love you. PNG booty count.